Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl Twan the Mystic from housemystic.com. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I am Twan. Okay, so in today's reading, we're talking all about the blessings that you didn't see coming. Okay, so go ahead and light your candles, light your incense, and light your blunts because we're about to get real deep with this reading. If you love deep, insightful, accurate readings, definitely go ahead and keep watching. And also make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? So go ahead and like the picture or the number that you feel the most drawn to, and then go to the corresponding timestamps in my description, and I will see you at your corresponding timestamp. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number one, let's get into your reading all about the blessings you didn't see coming. Okay, so in today's reading, the spread will be themes of what the biggest blessing that you didn't see coming, like what the themes of that will be. And I'll be using my handy dandy crystal ball. I wanted to add something new to my readings, and then we're gonna get more details about what these blessings are, and then anything else your spirit guides want you to know. So let's get into it. And also let me let you know if you're interested in joining the Mystic Collective, where I post exclusive content, daily collective readings, and other cool things in there, and you can connect with other people as well. So definitely go ahead and go to my description if you're interested. Okay. All right, so yeah, let's get into it. So we're using the crystal ball. I've had this crystal ball forever, but I barely use it, and I was using it on my friend last night, and the messages was hitting, and I was like, okay, let me see if I can incorporate these into my readings, okay? So, gonna look into the crystal ball, and I'm just gonna write down some themes on here, okay? So, I'm already getting one. Open doors. So maybe like I'm seeing someone open a door. So maybe you're moving somewhere. Someone's moving in with you. You guys are moving together. I don't know, but it's also making me think of like obstacles, any obstacles that been trying to, I don't know, kind of take you out of here, out the game. It's not going to win. Okay? Let's see. What else am I seeing here? Flowers. So you could be, So flowers, this could be something blossoming for you. Someone giving you flowers. Maybe there's going to be more romance. You're going to have more romance when it comes to your love life. Like maybe if you and someone, maybe I don't know, things have been dying. Oh yeah, and I just saw 222. Okay. So if things felt like they were a little dull or the spark wasn't there anymore, I feel like things are picking back up, or people are going to be giving you your flowers as well. Maybe like getting recognition for your work or something like that. Let's see, repeating patterns. Maybe you're noticing repeating patterns and you're breaking them. Breaking generational curses, generational cycles. It's also making me think repeating numbers. Like there's maybe a repeating message you keep getting about something, and maybe you're finally taking action on it, and then it ends up being like a blessing or something. Horse. And I can't. Now I'm hearing, what's that song called again? I think it's called, yes, Sweet Honey Buckin' by Beyonce. When she's like, look at that horse, look at that horse, look at that horse. So maybe some of y'all go, something about a horse, like going to see a man about a horse. But this could also indicate freedom, like maybe that's another theme for you, like freedom as far as maybe financial freedom, maybe more freedom with your time. Like if you've been not able to have time. Like maybe you had a job that took up a lot of your time and maybe you're not going to have to work there anymore, or I don't know. Something about like more space and freedom with your time or with your money. Maybe, yeah, with your money, because I did say financial freedom, and maybe it's like all your money. Maybe you have like money to pay your bills plus money left over. That could be another theme. Okay, let's get like two more. I'm seeing a steering wheel, so maybe some of you guys, another blessing is you getting a new car. Maybe you've been worried about something with the car, like your car. Maybe you were worried about the car note, the car payments, or the Oh, and then my phone just lit up. Okay, so something with the car note, car payments, or maybe you need your car fixed or something, or you need a car in general. That's getting sorted out. That's another blessing. And let's see. I'm seeing, okay, underwear. Okay, and I'm seeing shoes. So underwear, that could be like, maybe you're getting some new underwear. I don't know, but I definitely think your love life is definitely spicing up. So it's like maybe you're gonna be maybe wearing lingerie more, or maybe, or it could even be you and someone being more vulnerable with each other, not just like, sexually, but maybe also like, yeah, I want to say romantically, not romantically, but like just maybe being more vulnerable. Maybe you have an issue with being vulnerable, or someone has an issue with being vulnerable with you. Maybe y'all have that issue with each other, but maybe you and someone are becoming more vulnerable with each other, more open with your feelings and what's going on in your life, or something like that. Okay, or it could even be you showing yourself more, like especially if you do something on like social media or something, like maybe you're going to be sharing more of your story with people. Okay, so that is the theme. We'll put it right there just so I can remember what the hell I said, because I will forget, because these messages be just flowing through me sometimes. I'm like, what did I say? So yeah, all right, so let's see what the cards have to say. All right, interesting. We have attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely cause for help. So, maybe, not this falling. Maybe a blessing that you don't see coming is like this being over for you. Because maybe we did see 222, and I said something about relationships and things like that. So I feel like for some of you guys, you're not going to be feeling so alone anymore. Like the help that you need is going to appear. The help that you need is just always going to appear for you. Maybe this could be someone coming in to help you, whether it's like family, friends. I almost wanted to say coworkers, but there's going to be people that want to help you with issues you've been having that you've been like complaining about, or I don't know, something like that. But you're definitely going to be getting more of the help that you need from people around you. But I also feel like spirit too, like if you've been saying spirit, like help me, I feel like you're going to be getting the help that you need. Okay, so King of Wands, okay. And then, Two of Cups. Yeah, I definitely feel, like I said, relationships. There's more relationships coming into your life. And Two of Cups definitely can indicate like romance and two people being on the same page. And then we have a face card here. King of Wands. So this definitely makes me think like a partner. Maybe you and a partner are getting on the same page, or you're meeting someone new that is like on the same type of time you on. Because now I keep hearing, is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my nasty? I got stamina. They say I'm an athlete. Maybe this person is an athlete. Maybe they work out a lot. But King of Wands, whenever I see King of Wands, is clearly someone that's really attractive. When I see King of Wands or King of Cups, it's usually someone that's like very, very attractive. Someone that's very like, maybe they're a fire sign or a earth sign. And yeah, a lot of passion, lots of romance, and heavy petting, we'll say. So yeah, you and someone I feel like are getting that spark back, or you're meeting someone that can match your freak. Okay. All right. 9 of swords. So yeah, things that you've been worried about, I feel like the blessings you don't see coming are things that you didn't even, but you weren't sure how the hell that shit was gonna work out, and it just works itself out every time. Every single time it somehow works itself out. So love that for you. Okay, so love. See, I knew it had something to do with love. I knew it. And it says unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. And I literally said with this card, someone that's extremely attractive, you're going to be like, you are, or this person that comes in, you're going to be extremely, extremely, extremely attracted to them, and they're extremely attracted to you, or they will be, or something like that. But there's definitely a lot of like love and romance that's like entering your life that maybe you don't see coming, because maybe right now, maybe you and someone aren't on the same page, maybe you just went through a breakup, maybe, I don't know, it seems like things have been a little lackluster in your love life for some of you guys, even if you're with someone. But I feel like the passion is like revving back up or something. I just keep hearing an engine, like a motorcycle, like, you know, and they're like, and it's like they haven't like pushed forward yet, but it's like they're revving up the engine. Or on a bike, that's an engine too, right? But yeah. Oh, we have engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union completion. So yeah. This pile definitely has to do with love, but not just romantic love, but love from the people, like from your family and your friends, like just maybe customers, followers, I don't know, but more people are going to be showing you lots of love. And then engagement ring definitely makes me think of like and I just realized I forgot to talk about shoes. We'll incorporate that. Maybe something will come up in this reading, but when I wrote down shoes. But anyway, this could be more engagement with your content or something. Like maybe you've been putting out content and you feel like you haven't been getting any engagement. You feel like maybe your followers hasn't gone up, or your subscribers or your customers, or I don't know, but you're gaining more traction. I feel like that's something you don't see coming. Like something you're gonna post is about to gain a lot of traction, and you're gonna be like, whoa. whoa. But yes, we have clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. So, oh wait. Y'all, I just thought about something. I'm sorry. Should I make this reading 18 plus? Because I'm looking at the little list over here and I said something about the horse and I was like, oh, seeing a man about a horse, and we have King of Wands. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, but anyway. Spying, this also makes me think that a blessing you don't see coming. Well, would this be considered a blessing? I feel like there's going to be some people watching you as you level up, as things like get really, really like amazing for you. And people are going to be like, well, damn, how did so and so, like how did so and so do this? How did this manifest for so and so? Foundation, established family security. Yes, you are creating security for yourself. You're creating security for yourself, your family. And I think people are going to continuously be like, how the hell is pile one just like always bouncing back or always on point, always like they just like, because now I'm hearing that song, there's some D's on it. And when what is his name again? Polo. Is it Polo the Dawn? But that part where he's like, I never slip, I never fall. A lot of hoes give me their number, but I never call. But I feel like that's you. Like you're creating a strong foundation for yourself. And I also feel like you're creating a family with somebody, with this King of Wands here. Maybe a Queen of Wands. Also, I don't know, but you're creating something with somebody and maybe you don't see that coming. Maybe you don't see it coming because you're just like I said, you either don't know this person or you and this person are not on the same page or something like that. All right. Oh, come on. I said it. We have glow up. We have glow up and it says self-improvement, finding your confidence, personal transformation, better than ever. I'm telling you, people are going to be like, how is pile one doing this? How? And then we have unbreakable. And literally, it says inner toughness, enduring hardship, strength through adversity. Nothing can break me. Like I said, people are going to ask, how are you doing this? And even the fact that foundation is right here, it makes me think of an unbreakable foundation. Where maybe, maybe people thought you would have failed by now and you didn't. Okay? And then we have this card, Dreaming Landscape. Very pretty. Very pretty. Let me see what this even means because I don't remember. Okay. You have picked this card today to help you remember the importance of spending time in nature and connecting with nature's healing qualities. Allow the sunlight and breeze to caress your face. Observe the sense of timelessness that is felt when surrounded by nature. All is in perfect order, all in perfect union. Spend time alone and allow your mind to be cleared of all thoughts and concerns. The worry. Sit in silence and listen to the breeze, feel the trees sway, hear the birds sing, and feel the warmth of the sun. Perhaps you've lost your perspective on life, forgotten what is truly important. Remember, when you pass from this world, you take nothing but your soul. Allow yourself to be filled with the magic and healing energy of nature. This is a time of inspiration, healing, and wonder. Anything you put your heart and mind into at this time will succeed. I feel like that's self-explanatory right there. I feel like you're on the up and up. You're on the up and up, pile one. And let's get a few things from the bowl of answers. We have Leo. Leo, that makes me think of this glow up here. Some of you guys could have Leo in your chart, or Taurus, or Aquarius, or Scorpio. And we have Big Mama Lotto. And that's funny. I think her moon's Aquarius, actually. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I feel like you're creating a foundation for you and your family. And that's why Big Mama, I think, is here. Some of you guys don't see it coming, but there could be a baby that ends up being made here, especially with what I ended up saying about look at that horse. And then shoes, I meant to talk about shoes. So shoes, that makes me think of like a foundation as well, because it's your feet. You know, standing on your own feet. I don't know, you're glowing up. I feel like I want to say you're glowing up, but I also want to say that you're growing up. Also want to say that you're growing up. So, yeah. A few days. So some of these blessings are beginning in the next few days. Some of these things I already talked about. Pregnancy. What did I say? I literally said for some of you guys, there could be a baby. It may not be here yet, but it's definitely going to be. And then we have this rainbow. It's making me think of a rainbow baby. And if you look really, really close, doesn't that kind of almost look like an ultrasound right here? Yeah, to me it does. So, hey, I want y'all to come back and tell me if there's a baby. But then we also have We Belong Together by Mariah Carey. So maybe you and someone are reconciling, or someone's gonna see you and be like, yeah, this is the one and I will never let them go. But yeah, like I said, y'all's love life, that's a major one for this pile. Come on, marriage? We have engagement and marriage. And then we have foundation of like family. So maybe that's something you don't see coming, that you and someone are about to like create a family together, a home together, or the next person you end up with is the person that you're going to be married with and have a home with them and a family and all that stuff. And oh, and then I just thought about shoes, and how shoes, like, you know, when people are pregnant and they'll have the little baby shoes to make their pregnancy announcement? That could be some of you guys. Oh my goodness, we literally have going viral, fame, promotion. I'm getting goosebumps. And like I said, higher engagement with social media. I literally said that. We're going to leave it right there, Powell. That was too on point. Okay. So if this reading resonated with you, let me get an engagement ring in the comment section, because I'm telling you, some of you guys y'all don't even see it coming. All right, this engagement or this marriage or whatever. Okay, so yep, yeah, leave a engagement ring. And if you feel called to tip me, if you want to book me for a reading, that information is below. If you want to join the Mystic Collective for exclusive collective readings, pick a card, other types of content, that information is below, okay? If you want to follow me on social media, that is also below. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2, let's get into your reading all about blessings you didn't see coming. So, first we're going to use my handy dandy crystal ball, which I've had for a long time and I never use. So I'm like, you know what? Let's start incorporating it into the reading. So we're going to use that to see the themes of what the biggest blessings will be that you didn't see coming. And then we'll see, or we'll get more details, and then we'll see anything else that you need to know right now, I guess. All right, so let's get into your reading. And also let me let you know that if you're interested in joining the Mystic Collective, which is my membership, where you get exclusive collective readings daily, month ahead readings, other exclusive content, and also wait, I already said that. I was going to say the daily collective readings. But yes, Daily collective readings, exclusive content, things like that. That information is below. If you want to book me for a reading, that information is below, okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look into the crystal ball and I'm going to write down basically the themes that I'm seeing for you as far as the, the blessings you don't see coming. All right. Your body. Your body is T. So maybe you've been working out. I don't know if you've been working out, or maybe it's like, maybe you start using the right like skincare products, or like the right products for your hair, like just things that really start agreeing with you. Maybe you've been getting into certain herbs, or I don't know, you've been doing something and it's going to turn out to be like the best thing for you, for maybe something having to do with like your skin or some type of ailment, or I don't know, but something you've been doing to take care of yourself that you're like, oh yeah, let me just try this. It's gonna bring great results. Whether it's like your hair, your skin, your body, I want to say your nails, something like that. But I feel like you're about to be looking very good. Not saying you don't look good now, but it's like something about you is gonna be like, damn, about to look good as hell. Okay. Let's see. But I'm also like, I don't know if some of you guys are into fashion. So maybe you're getting a new wardrobe, but if you do anything with like fashion, beauty, like content or something like modeling, that's gonna start going really well for you. Or maybe this is your call to like get into modeling, or yeah, something like that. Let's see. Shoot. I keep shaking the table. Oh, maybe that's something, shaking the table. Maybe like you're gonna be shaking the table, like as far as maybe the things you start saying, or like how you start acting, because people are gonna be like, damn, Patu switched up on me. But it's not even that you switched up. It's more so that you're like a recovering people pleaser. And you're not taking no more shit. You're setting boundaries. You're setting boundaries. Traveling. Like I see you doing more traveling. Like maybe you didn't have the money to travel, or maybe you didn't have the time to travel. But there's something with traveling more, and then maybe like creating a career around traveling. So this could be anywhere from being like a content creator, or being one of those people that like just work in different places, different locations. Maybe you work with a company and you have to go to like different locations or something like that. But your work is about to involve like travel and long distance or something like that. What? Someone whose name begins with a B is going to be significant? Huh. Maybe that's for a select few of you. I don't know. Someone whose name begins with a B. I'm hearing like Brian, Brianna. I don't know. But they could be significant for someone specifically. Maybe your name begins with a B. I don't know. But someone whose name begins with a B is going to be like beneficial to you. Yeah, someone whose names begin with a B. And then let's see if we can get like 2 more themes. I feel like I don't know if some of you guys are like advice givers, but people are going to ask you for advice. People are going to be asking you for more advice, or so yeah, if you do something where you give people advice, you're about to have like more clients or something like that. But I also see people asking for your advice as far as like, okay, how did you manage this? How did you do this? How did, like, people see you as an inspiration. People see you as an inspiration. And it's also making me think of, like, I keep thinking about De'Ara, and that's funny, she's an Aries, which makes you think of inspiration and like how she makes content that in a way is inspiring. Well, yeah, because she, you know, she's really wealthy and she's a business owner and she's beautiful, she's into fashion, you know, things like that. It's also giving like inspo, like mood board. You're going to be on people's mood board. Or this could even be things from your mood board manifesting. Maybe you have a mood board or a Pinterest board, like a, what's it called again? Vision board. Vision board. So maybe some things from your vision boards are about to come true. I'm even seeing like your house or your something kind of resembling something that you put on a mood board or a Pinterest board. And I see, oh yeah, we're moving towards the end of the year. So, well, as I'm making this, but yeah, there's something about like a mood board or a vision board that you made that's coming true, or you're on people's vision board, mood board, where they're, you know, like something about your aesthetic is very T. Okay? All right. So we'll leave this right here. These might fall because they never want to stick. So if you see random green paper flying, that's what's going on. All right. So let's see what else. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. This is so funny because this is a hummingbird right here. And if I didn't explain it in this reading why I started to use the crystal ball, because I've had this for a long time. And I decided to practice on my friend yesterday. And I'm like, you know what? I should start using my crystal ball more. And one of the messages I got was about the hummingbird. So that's funny that this would be coming up. But hummingbirds have to do with sweetness of life. And I feel like your life is getting sweeter. I feel like you're like seeing the sweeter side of life after maybe a period of chaos or maybe hardship or something like that. But I feel like things are about to get sweeter for you. It's almost making me think of like a movie. Like I feel like you're going to be like, my life a movie for real. Like, you know, people say that, and I feel like you're gonna be saying that, like, my life a movie for real. I definitely see that for you. Okay. So the sun, yeah, okay. Yeah. The sun. That's so funny that would come out, because I definitely feel like things are gonna feel brighter, happier. You know, life is gonna life. Life is not always gonna be perfect, but I feel like for you, life is gonna feel easier in some capacity. easier than it was before to some capacity. Oh, interesting that we have the moon, but it's reversed. So I feel like a lot of you guys were going through like a dark night of the soul at some point. And I feel like you're seeing the light. You're finally seeing the light after a difficult period. But I think it's very interesting also that the sun and moon is here, because it's making me think of like day and night. Well, now I'm hearing the song Day and Night by Kid Cudi, but day and night, where it feels like your life is doing a complete 180, especially since the moon is reversed. I feel like things were a little dark, maybe a little confusing, a little like, Spirit, I don't really know what the hell about to happen, but that I guess I trust you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the energy you've been having, because you just weren't sure what was really next for you. Let's see. We have the 8 of Wands. Yes, like a quick, there's about to be a very quick shift that feels like your life was here and then now it's here. And that's what I mean by like that 180. That 180. Yes. All right. So, girl with the snake, charmed or use, enable, and boundaries. Yeah, I feel like you're a recovering people pleaser. And I feel like that's a blessing for you, because now you about to do what you want and people can do nothing but respect it. And that's why, well, no, not that's why, but I'm wondering if like there are certain people that took you for granted, or like played in your face or something like that, and they just seeing you leveling up or something. I think I said that in another pile. So if you were drawn to another pile, check it out. But yeah, I feel like you and that's so funny. I'm checking my arm and I'm going like this, and it makes me think of time, and I feel like something's happening very quickly, and I'm also hearing like time is up. Time is up for some people, where they played in your face, they tried, I don't know, they tried you in some way, and you had to set your boundaries. You had to set your boundaries in some shape or form. Or this could just be you having more boundaries with yourself, where you are maybe taking better care of yourself. Oh yeah, because I talked about your body is tea. So maybe you're having more boundaries with yourself, where you're like, okay, I'm gonna stop eating this, I'm gonna not smoke as much, I'm not gonna drink as much, or I'm not smoking or drinking at all, or I'm not eating sugar anymore, or I'm not, like, you're being maybe more strict with yourself and your diet and your time and your whatever. And then we have past life. Yeah, see? And this literally says repeated patterns. That came up in another pile, so you probably were drawn to another pile. But the fact that this is reversed, I feel like you're releasing certain habits at this point in time, where you're not doing something that you kept doing in the past, or you're not letting certain people do certain things that they was doing in the past. Like, you're not letting shit slide. Sorry, someone texted me. Okay. Distracted, sidetracked, change, delays. Yeah, I feel like you're eliminating distractions. You're eliminating distractions. I feel like you're getting clear. Oh, vision boards. Yeah, you're getting clear with like what you want for yourself in your life, and you know what I mean? And that's why it's going to be easier for you to maybe manifest some of these things on your mood board and vision board, because you're like, okay, this is what I want. This is what I expect from myself. This is how I want things to be. So I know I have to do X, Y, and Z. Okay, and then we have cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. Yeah, and I feel like this was like you were having distractions. You were having distractions. And then this also looks like, well, I feel like that, yeah, that's someone's face right there, and then there's this cloud type of thing right here. Every time I see this card, it does make me think of like smoking or something. So maybe some of you guys are like cutting back, or you're cutting it out completely, or maybe sugar or something like that, like some type of habit that you keep that you know that maybe keeps your head kind of foggy, or I don't know, something like that. But you're releasing something having to do with a habit. But it also makes me think of maybe you're releasing certain habits of not speaking up for yourself, and realizing like that's not the best judgment, like you not speaking up for yourself, because it ends up hurting you more than anyone else. And then, oh look, we have love bombed. Intense affection, too quickly, excessive attention, overwhelming charm, hidden control. And that's funny because we have charmed right here. So yeah, I feel like you're maybe having more discernment about love and not letting people waste your time, and realizing when people are love bombing you. And yeah, but we also have divine timing. And remember, I was like, oh, it feels like I'm checking my watch. So yeah, patience required, trusting the process, perfect timing when it's meant to be. And I feel like that's kind of like what I was talking about too, with like trusting spirit, when you're then kind of just being like, yeah, I don't know, because I think you went through a dark night of the soul where things were very unclear for you. And even though I feel like things are getting clearer, like you're more clear on what you want in life and what your vision is and things like that, I also feel like there's another part of you that's like putting more faith in spirit about the things that you don't know. Like maybe you don't know how you're if you're gonna get the money that you want to invest in something, or like there's something that you're doing that's gonna require some faith and inner knowing, even though you don't see it yet. 411, yeah, inner knowing that you just, yeah, there's no physical evidence of it yet, but you're gonna have to just trust. And I feel like that you're in a space of doing that right now, and that's the blessing you don't see yet, because right now you've been like only seeing it maybe in the 5D, but it's coming. It's definitely coming. So let's see this card. The universe. Very interesting that we have the universe. And literally, I feel like this is what this is about. Like you trusting in the universe. Not really knowing what the hell gonna happen, but trusting that you're going in the right direction. Oh, yes. Here we go. Come open the golden doors and enter the universe within you. Eternity exists inside your heart. This life is but a dream, so don't take it too seriously. Listen to the wind as it blows through the trees. Feel it caress your face and feel all of life sway graciously. A universal rhythm. Sway graciously to a universal rhythm. Be one with the eternal flow of nature. Walk with it. Rest with its shelter and allow your heart to heal. Nature and the universe will peel away each layer that no longer serves you. Dwell not in your illusion, which only carries you into darkness, but feel in your heart an eternal glow, the glow of love. Be at peace with the changing seasons, and you will not be left dreaming of summer. When winter comes, shed your fears and be one with each season in your life. Graciously accept all that comes, and remember that all is the will of the one who lights fills creation. Ask that God's will be your purpose, that the nature of the universe also be yours. Walk not into the darkness of night. Didn't I say a dark night of the soul? I did. Walk not into the darkness of night without the glow of love in your heart. Rest your mind and feel the moon's glow. The moon's glow. Feel the interconnectedness of all things. Merge with the spirit of nature, for she will help you transcend all obstacles. Bro. What did I say? Okay. Be one with all, for all is one. Feel love's flame burn brightly in your heart. Close your eyes and allow your mind to drift back into time. Time. Yo, this is crazy. Through the ancient myths, to the beginning. The farther back you go, the closer you will find yourself to the present. For time is but an illusion that masks this eternal moment. Be still, for within your solitude you shall discover the power of now. This card is a blessing from the universe. And then I also say I feel like there is, like, your life is about to do a 180, and there's about to be a big blessing. And it's so funny because we just talked, this is literally about blessings. So yes, dang, that took a while for me to read. That one was long, but let's see what the cards or the bowl of answers has to say. We have a blank card here, so it makes me think of blank slate, starting over, clearing your mind, clarity as far as what to do next. We have Gemini, and that makes me think of clearing the mind as well, and getting back on track. 222, this came up in another pile, so, and that just said 222. Relationships, contract builds, and they will come. You are not alone, so you were definitely drawn to another pile. Virgo, very interesting because Virgo is also ruled by Mercury, so I definitely feel like there is some type of, like, this is giving like magician vibes. I'm surprised the magician didn't show up. So I definitely feel like your life is about to do a complete 180 where it's going to look like almost magical. Almost like how the hummingbird looks when y'all have seen hummingbirds, right? When they're flying and stuff, their arms, their wings are moving so fast. It just looks like they're just floating in midair, but it's because their wings are just, they move so fast. So that bird is often associated with magic. Sagittarius, so all the mutable signs are coming up. And here's Pisces right here. So some of you guys could be a mutable sign: Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Sag. So yeah, those seasons could be significant when some of these blessings are coming, or you could be those signs. And we are in Sagittarius season as I'm making this. 1, 2, 3, making progress, moving to the next level, moving on, take action. So a lot of these things are coming very soon. Like, it's divine timing now. Focus on your health on all levels. Didn't I say there's something with your health? You could be maybe drinking more teas, or you need to drink more tea or something like that, and that's going to be exactly what you need for whatever ailment you've been having. March. So March could be significant, but I'm also thinking about marching to the beat of your own drum. Someone wants to be more than friends. Oh, but we have love bombed. Maybe someone is love bombing you. And we do have, what is this? First by Ken the Man. And if you know, you know. That song. She's talking her shit in that song, okay? But I don't want to explain because then we're going to get even further. And the time is running out, okay? So that was your reading pile number 2. If it resonated with you, let me get a watch emoji in the comments, or a clock emoji in the comments for divine timing. And yeah, if you want to book a reading with me, if you want to follow me on social media, if you want to buy my art, which I forgot to mention in the other pile, I've been putting my art back out there. That information is below. If you want to join the Mystic Collective, that is below. That's where I post daily collective readings and other exclusive content, so go check that out. If you want to follow me on social media, that is below as well. So I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3, let's get into your reading all about blessings you didn't see coming. So wait, a little paper with the themes. Okay, so the themes, we'll be talking about the themes of what the biggest blessing will be that's coming in. and I'll be using my handy dandy crystal ball for the first time on YouTube. Okay, and then we will be talking about the like more details of these blessings coming in, and then we're going to be talking about anything else Spirit wants you to know regarding these blessings, or just literally anything else. So yep, yeah, let's get into it. And also, let me remind you, if you are interested in booking a reading, joining the Mystic Collective, buying some of my art, that information is below. Okay, yeah, and the Mystic Collective is where it's like a membership where I post daily collective readings and other exclusive content. Okay, so yes, basically for this crystal ball, I'm going to look into it, see what I'm seeing, and I'm going to write it down, and then we're going to get into the rest of the reading. Okay, so let's see. Good luck, because I'm seeing like a horseshoe. I know a horse came up in another another pile, and I was talking about, look at that horse, look at that horse, look at that horse. But this time I'm seeing more so like a horseshoe, and I know that has to do with like good luck. And I'm seeing the letter U. So that makes me think of like self-concept and changing your self-concept, and maybe even focusing on you. Hook. I'm seeing like a hook. Hook. You got somebody hooked? Maybe you got somebody hooked, or that's something maybe you don't realize, or you're about to realize. I don't know. Someone is hooked on you, or somebody's about to be hooked on you. Maybe you're gonna be hooking people in, like maybe through social media, the things you create, like, or your resume, or something that you put out there, or that you've been sending out, like your resume or your work. Like maybe people see your work or your content, or I don't know, something like that, and it's like drawing them in. So it's almost making me think like you're more magnetic at this time, like you're attracting people in, not just your looks but your energy. I'm sure you look good, but I feel like it's your energy as well, where it's like people want to know, like now I'm hearing that song, they want to know who's that girl, la 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 la, is that girl. Yeah, okay, but that's what I'm hearing, who's that girl. Let me write that down too. People want to know who the fuck you are. It's like, and now I'm seeing like, maybe, and this came up in another pause, something about your style. I don't know, because it's giving like late 90s, early 2000s, like video vixen. Because now I'm seeing like, y'all can't even see me right now, but like how they be dancing and doing those like dance moves. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've seen those early 2000s videos with the video girls and how they be dancing, you know what I'm talking about. Like I'm seeing that aesthetic. Like, so maybe you have like a style that's kind of like that, but maybe you just have really great looks that maybe makes people think of like the early 2000s, or I don't know. So anyway, let's see. I'm seeing an I, and I'm seeing a C and a J. So sorry, I'm writing this down. Someone whose name begins with an I, a C, or a J. C or J in their name. Like, I feel like it's their first initial. Maybe they're significant with bringing a blessing or something with them. There's like something will be happening with them. I don't know. Maybe an important conversation. Maybe that's who's giving you some type of blessing and opportunity. I don't know. Someone, I feel like I want to say it's not okay. You know when your friend is like, "Oh, come on out." Like it's giving like your friends dragging you out of the house, or like maybe it's a spirit saying like go out with your friends more, and maybe it being like a blessing in disguise. Or maybe this is just, that's something you're going to be able to do more of, because maybe in the past couple weeks, months, maybe even years, you've been more introverted, and spirit wants you to go out more with friends, because maybe it might lead to some type of opportunity, or yeah, or this could be like, yeah, spirit's telling you to do events, go to events, like when your friends invite you out or when people invite you, like do it. Okay. um hmm. Seeing something like a dog. Maybe you're about to get a dog, or now I'm hearing that's my dog, that's my dog. I don't think I'm singing it right, but that's my dog by Lil Baby. I know the song. I don't know why I can't think of the complete melody right now. But yeah. But yeah, that makes sense because I just said the thing with your friends. So yeah. All right, one more. Hmm. Footsteps. Footsteps. That makes me think of um I don't know if this is like a black home thing, because I've seen it in other black homes. Where's this Bible verse where it's like it looks like footsteps in the sand, and then oh my goodness, why can't I? It's like it looks like footsteps in the sand, but it's like they there's no okay. I just have to read the Bible verse because I feel like y'all will know what I'm talking about, because I feel like this is a black home thing, especially if your family was religious. But it's a Bible verse about the footsteps, and basically like you didn't realize I was walking beside you, but you didn't see these footsteps because I was carrying you. It's something like that. Uh, Let me just read it. Bible verse about footsteps. Yeah, footprints in the sand. Yes, this one. Yeah, this is the exact. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all might know what I'm talking. See, with the footsteps. That I don't know if that's a black home thing or it's because these other people I knew were religious. I don't know. Anyway, here, let me read it. Wait, no, not this one. Where is it? Okay. One night a man had a dream. Oh my God, do I want to read this whole thing? Okay, yes. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it says, when the last scene of his life flashed before him, he looked back at the footprints in the sand. He noticed that many times along the path of his life, there was only one set of footprints. He also noticed that it happened at the very lowest and saddest times in his life. This really bothered him, and he questioned the Lord about it. Lord, you said that once I decided to follow you, you'd walk with me all the way. But I have noticed that during the most troublesome times in my life, there is only one set of footprints. I don't understand why, when I needed you the most, you would leave me. The Lord replied, my precious child, I love you, and I would never leave you during your times of trial and suffering. When you saw only one set of footprints, is that's when I carried you. Oh, and then I just seen 1010. So maybe something with like This makes me think of another pile. But maybe you are coming out of a dark night of the soul, and maybe you don't even realize that. You don't even, yeah, that's it. You don't realize that this is over for you. This is over for you. This dark night of the soul, or this like time of loneliness, this time of like just not knowing what the hell is going on. Okay, so let's just leave that right there because we're already at like 11 minutes. All right, so let's see what these cards have to say. Wow, yeah. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. And I feel like you are... Actually, I want to put these over here. You are becoming more at peace. You don't realize there's peace is here. Like it's the end of... I'm not saying life is going to be perfect, but this is the end of things being so chaotic and just up in the air, and you're just like, what? And it definitely makes me think of another pile, so I feel like you were drawn to another one. And it could have something to do with the home, because I just saw 1150, so maybe your rent, or maybe you want to move, or I don't know, but something with your home, your security, your foundation, your family life, it's going to be okay. And maybe you don't realize that, because even look how there's two owls, and it makes me think of what the verse I just read, and how like this owl is leaning on this other one. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's see what else. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like something with your money is about to be restored, or you are about to see like more like being able to hold on more to money, like being able to save. And then we have Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, see, I knew it. There was some type of chaos, like things being a little up in the air. I feel like maybe now you're going to know more where your money's going to come from. And maybe like, and what I mean by that is, because of course it could be a job, or, maybe some type of gig where you start getting money over and over and over again from it, like something like that. But I feel like you're also realizing like God always provides, the universe always provides. And when you trust in the universe to provide, it'll always provide. In whether it's like people, or that job, or that whatever it is and knowing that you'll never lack, because the universe always provides. So okay, and then we have Three of Wands. Like if you could see, Three of Wands, it's like something's coming in. You already know that. Maybe you're super intuitive, because we do have the owls here. So you could be super, super intuitive. Someone that can see way ahead of time. Oh, see. I see. You're a seer. Yeah, okay, I see. You're a seer, so it's like you maybe already expect some of these things to come in, because this is called the blessings you don't see coming. But I feel like you already know that some of these things were meant to come in, and okay, these kids, but you already know that some of these things were meant to come in, because you already maybe had a vision about it, you had a feeling about it. Yeah, it's coming in. Yeah, and then we have return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. Sorry, I think that's Eli. Second chance, opportunity, making amends. So yeah, and this is making me think of peace returning, money returning. Maybe there's some type of refund you end up getting, some type of stream of income that you lost that's coming back, or um, yeah, like your stability returning, your financial stability returning. Um, oh, and look how it's two people again. So this could also be like you and someone like no longer arguing. Yeah. Maybe you and someone were arguing. So yeah, you and someone possibly like arguing, not on the same page, or um this could literally just be, well, yeah, actually it could be, yeah, you and someone becoming cool again, whether it's like a family member, maybe a friend, or maybe a lover. I don't know, but this, yeah, there could be a relationship that's returning, but something's returning here. Okay. All right. So seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, date, third party temptation. But this is also making me think. Well, first of all, let me say the messy thought that comes to my head. So for some of you guys, this is someone. If you're maybe you're already with somebody, and there's someone from your past that's seeing if things are solid between you and that person. That could be for a select few of you, but this is also making me think with seduction that you are drawing someone in, like I said, like a hook, like you're drawing things in. Because with this attraction, I feel like you're becoming, like you're looking more seductive, and then the way these owls look, I don't know why, like, because y'all can't really see it because it's a little dark in here, but there is like her eyelashes. I don't know. It's something about your eyes that's just so like it just draws people in. Or yeah, like you have a very interesting gaze. Like something about your eyes. I don't know. And maybe that's why. I don't know why I was about to say that's why someone can't leave you alone. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but maybe you know what that means. Something about your eyes, their eyes, or how you see into people's souls or something. And that's why there's certain people that will never forget you or never leave you alone. I don't know what that is, but that could even be like, yeah, because as I'm making this, we are at the end of retrograde. So but it's still shadow period, so maybe there are some people that are like possibly wanting to make a comeback, and or still think about you even though it's been months, years, or something. But you have the ability to like see into people's souls, their hearts. I don't know, and they, for some of you guys, some of these people may like hit you up and be like, "Hey, you still mad?" So one day, look, one day reverse. So I feel like, yeah, there's some people that will be reaching out very soon because of the fact that, like, the way you look into people's souls, or your, I don't know, they want to make a comeback and they coming back very soon. Or it could even be like these opportunities or something returning, or this peace returning, this money returning. Um, yeah. And we have longing. Yes, see? Longing, aching, wanting. I'm telling you, there is someone that you don't. I don't know, is this a blessing? Because this is supposed to be the blessings you don't see coming. So if there's someone that you maybe think is trying to come back that does not feel like a blessing, then that's not who I'm talking about for you. But maybe if you've been wanting for you and someone to get back on the same page, whether it's a friend, a family, a lover, something like that, because maybe there was, I don't know, something, maybe the wrong timing, I don't know, but you guys will be able to resolve it for some of you guys. Someone that you want to resolve things with. But it could also be like maybe you've been wanting to get a certain opportunity again or to try at something again, and you decide to do it, and that ends up working out in your favor. Life lessons, wisdom gain completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. So yeah, and then no filter, speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. Um, maybe that's maybe that's something to do with this person that like still thinks about you because of how honest you are, or maybe this opportunity, like an opportunity comes back towards you, or this money and peace comes back towards you because you've been saying affirmations and being like, yeah, I'm at peace, I'm stable, I don't know, but you've been speaking maybe something into existence as well, and that's why it's returning. And then this boy, we have rainbow wings. So rainbow came up in another pile. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna read the whole thing for this because I already. Oh, this one's not that long. Okay, a rainbow is the aura of an angel's wings, which shines even in the midst of storms. It lifts the spirit and gives us hope. Rainbows shine light into our hearts. Didn't I talk about like a dark night of the soul? Hey y'all. Yeah, I got interrupted, but I don't remember where I was even at. Um Okay, but by guiding you to this card, the angels are confirming that you are on the right path. They ask you to keep focused on your dreams and to honor your inner child by doing more of that which brings you joy to your life, or brings joy to your life. Even though you may be experiencing some setbacks, literally, yeah, I got interrupted, but I don't remember where I was even at. Um Okay, but by guiding you to this card, the angels are confirming that you are on the right path. They ask you to keep focused on your dreams and to honor your inner child by doing more of that which brings you joy to your life, or brings joy to your life. Even though you may be experiencing some setbacks, literally setbacks, you are urged to continue to follow your heart. Do not give up hope, for all will soon fall into place. Come on. Draw a picture of a rainbow and pin it to your wall. Imagine yourself protected and guided by your rainbow. Ask your angels to light your path and guide. And then my phone just lit up. That's funny. Light your path, and my phone lit up. And guide you in all you do. Sit quietly and imagine yourself surrounded and infused with the beautiful healing colors of your rainbow. Its healing vibrations will inspire you to pursue your dreams. I feel like that's self-explanatory. And let's just get a few little messages. Ooh, okay. Keep shaking the table. Damn. I miss you. I told you someone is missing you. I'm telling you, someone is missing you. Travel, bikinis, plane tickets. So maybe someone's about to come travel to see you. You're about to be traveling yourself. Yeah. And it makes me even think of like footsteps, what we were talking about. So yeah, walking, moving. I don't know. Then we have yes. So this could be you saying yes to someone that misses you, or yes, like there's something coming in that you're going to be saying yes to. 444, get organized, focus on your health, home, protection, boundaries, all is well. Didn't that say all will fall into place? Come on. Then we have take that risk. It's worth it. So something is worth the risk. Or someone's about to take a risk and come towards you. All new everything. Yeah. And then we have... Did I say something about a new car? I don't think so. I think that was the other pile. Someone from your past is lurking. Come on. You can't make this up. You can't make it up. Did it on them. Yeah. And I feel like this is, some people from your past that they gonna feel like you purposely trying to shit on them, but it's just that this is your new life. What to say? Miraculous solutions. Yeah. Self-care and health needs to be your priority right now. So maybe, Spirit wants you to focus on that right now. We have Gift and a Curse by Meg Thee Stallion. And just go look up the lyrics for that song because maybe there's a message in there for you. And then we have June, but it definitely ripped. So June, that can be a significant time for you, okay? So that was your reading pile number 3. If it resonated with you, let me get a rainbow in the comments for rainbow wings. Yes, and also, if you feel called to tip me, book me for a reading. If you want to buy my art, I've been putting my art back out there. And thank you to all of you that's been buying my art. I really appreciate it. And but I would really appreciate it if you supported my art. Yes, and book a reading, tip me, follow me on social media, join the Mystic Collective for daily collective readings and other exclusive content. That information is below. Social media stuff below. Everything you need to know from me is below, okay? So, yes, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you again soon. Peace.